Hey guys, James here. Today in this video I'm going to be showing Bosch's new 10.8 volt mini grinder. What you'll see in this video is this machine being used in action, then I'll come back and tell you about some of the functions and features and how I think it's performed. Alright, let's get started. Where this little mini grinders also come in handy is for cutting around PVC pipe. Not only can you trim around sort of floor wastes, but for also cutting it to length. It's got a 16mm depth cut on it, so it's good just for getting in PVC, and it's quite ergonomic just to be able to hold that for the cut. I'll demonstrate it for you now. So another thing I'm going to use this mini grinder for is cutting a little bit of aluminium. So I've just changed it from that carbide tip blade just to a straight metal blade. And what I'll do now is cut these little notches out of this aluminium angle, and then I'll pop it up on our balcony up there. So where this little grinder can come in handy is for things like this, where these nails are sticking through the bottom of the floor and I need to get a beam up through here. Whilst it's only got a 10mm cut on it, it's just nice and lightweight to get in for things like that. Alright, let's do this. It's pretty cool, this little thing. Have a listen to it, it sounds like a remote control car. It's got that little paddle switch, so you can just slide that up and then flip it off. Okay, so I've just changed out the battery on this one. I've got one of their bigger 4 Ah batteries that I've popped in. The other little one just went flat quite quickly. Now, what you'll see in the box it comes with is one of these little carbide multi-wheels. You can see there the way that's set up. They can cut through metal, wood, plastic. It's just a good all-rounder. And it's perfect for this because where I'm trying to get these nails out from under the timber, I've actually got to cut into some of the wood at the same time. So where you've got their standard metal cutting discs that come in the box as well too, that would sort of burn out if it started hitting some of the timber. So that little all-rounder actually works a treat. So you can see here, that's another spot that little Bosch grinder's come in handy, the little mini grinder. Just for getting in tight spaces like that, just cut out a little niche that we forgot about. It gets in probably closer than what you would with some of the other ones. Because it's only got a shallow cut, you're not going to worry about going too far in and chopping out more than you need to. Okay, so there you go guys, you got to see the tool being used. Now, I'll show you a bit of a close-up of it, and I'll tell you about some of the functions and features and how I think it performed, and what sort of general applications you'd use it for. Okay, so the unit itself has a 76mm wide disc, so it's a smaller one. It's not quite standard you'd see on most grinders, but it's the idea of obviously being a mini grinder. Now you can get these different discs. You can get this carbide tip one, which is a bit of an all-rounder for, you know, chopping through metal, tile, wood, pretty much anything. You can also get your metal grinding discs and stone grinding discs that'll go in this as well. To change this over, it's simply a matter of, on the top here, you can flip this up. That locks the blade in, and then you just get the Allen key. So pretty easy function just to lock that in and change them out. The depth of the cut on this is 10mm, so it's not a huge cut, but handy for just like little ceramic tiles. If you're cutting through like a 6mm ceramic tile, perfect for that. Good for actually the way it's designed. It's sort of pretty ergonomic because it comes up and has the motor off to the side. So for vertical cuts, cutting through tiles and things like that, it's actually quite handy. Starting the machine, it's just a matter of pushing this lever up and flipping it off, and that's it. So it just pushes up and over to lock in. The design itself, the handle, again, it's pretty ergonomic, pretty easy to use. Down the bottom here, you've got the battery light indicator, so when I turn that on, you'll see how many bars are actually on the machine. And like I said, this takes the 10.8 volt batteries. Now this little unit has got the EC brushless motor in it, so it's good. It's going to last a long time with the brushless motor. Weight wise, this is 0.9 of a kilo, so it's quite light, very light in your hands. revolutions per minute, you're going to get 19,500, so quite a lot. So there's some of the functions and features. Now, how do I think it performed? Pretty good. It's actually a handy little machine. Now, it will stall out. It's only a 10.8 volt machine, so it's not the most powerful. So if you're using it for anything too heavy duty, you're not going to have too much success. If you're cutting through some large steel pipes with the metal blade on it, it's definitely going to stall out. What I found this really handy for was actually cutting in around PVC pipes. So where some pipes would come up, I need to actually cut down around the concrete and being able to drop the head into the 90mm pipe and be able to work my way around it. That was really handy. So the way that's designed, coming off at 90 degrees, is something that yeah, can be very useful. So if you're on the 10.8 volt platform, it's just another little handy machine probably to have in your arsenal. So yeah, give it a go and see what you think. Also handy for, like, if you're cutting out, you know, grout lines in a bathroom, you can just hold it straight and come down, versus with an angle grinder, you know, you're sort of holding it up, you know, with the blade coming straight off it. So this is just a lot more easy to come down and do those sort of cuts. So use it for a bit of aluminium, use it on some wood, cutting nails. Basically pretty versatile with this carbide tip blade in it. But all in all, yeah, very happy. Another nice little unit by Bosch. Alright guys, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're new, like or subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers guys, take care.